Hello and welcome to another edition of Tribulation Ready Survival. I'm Michael and today we're going to do a video on rain catchment. And if you're in a survival situation, the rain is a great source of water. Um, and you can't just place a bucket out there or a jar or something like that and expect to be able to get a drinkable amount of water, reasonable amount of water. And so I did a little bit of experimenting on how to get as much water as I can out of the rain. And so that's kind of where we're at on this video. And so this is going to be some rain catchment. These are just simple things that I put out. I put a plastic tub here that's got a big wide opening. And then I put two used, cleaned out, don't smell like pickles anymore, pickle jars. And we're going to see how much rain we can catch in both of those as opposed to this one right here. And so we're going to see how much rain we can catch. I'm sure I can get enough to at least get me through a day when I need it. But these are just the simple things you can do to catch some rain. Okay, so what I've decided to do is I took one of the pickle jars, I put a clean new trash bag right here with a larger surface area for the water to fall on. I clamped it to two chairs, and we're going to see how much water I get with the larger surface area over here as opposed to the small surface area over here, as opposed to the bucket that's just sitting here on the ground. And I've got to adjust that leg. I didn't realize it was in there, but we're going to see which one gets the most water. Okay, the rainstorm is over. Let's see how we did. In this jar, we have about 1/8 of an inch. Just a little bit, not very much. And let's pour it out. Just not very much. But it's a big jar. It's just got a small hole. So what I did was I wanted to increase the surface area like I showed you earlier. And I put a nice clean trash bag. Of course, there's a few leaves. And that water ran all the way down, right into the jar. Let's see how much we got. Oh! We got about half a jar. And this is about a gallon. So I got about a half gallon of water just by increasing the surface area by that much. Just to be safe, I'd boil it. And you know the rule, boil it for a minute at least. A nice rolling boil. And then I'd bring it back out here, let it cool off, so I could drink some cold water or mix it into coffee or whatever I wanted to. But no one wants to just sit and drink hot water, so I'd bring it back out here. And it's a good, it's right at 50, 58, 59 degrees. And it would cool off pretty fast, so I can have a nice cool drink. Now let's see how the little pan did. Now the pan did better because it had a bigger surface area. Didn't catch as much water as our trash can liner over here, but still enough. I probably got a cup and a half of water. This would probably fill a 20-ounce bottle maybe, but this is a little dirtier. I had it down there on the ground and the wind was blowing stuff around, so. But I think it worked out rather well. The experiment was a success. Let's see how much we'll get overnight. I left it out all night, and it's extremely windy, so sorry for the noise if there is any. But my jar, same jar, is now almost all the way full. And so some of the moisture, the dew collected last night, and maybe even some of the rain that was elsewhere, drained into that. And now we have a whole bunch of water. Well, thank you for spending some time with us today at Tribulation Ready Survival. We're going to continue working on the water series. My intention is the next video in the water catchment series to be digging an Indian well or an Indian seep and showing you how to do that. So that will be the next episode in the water series. We also have a couple of them that are in the making right now also, including a safety for being in a survival situation in the woods, things to look out for. And so we want you to make sure that you continue interacting with us. Our Facebook page is blowing up. We appreciate that. We're also going to be on Getter. That's at Trib Ready on Getter. And feel free to continue connecting with us. We'll continue putting out content that hopefully you enjoy and is informative to you. And as soon as the weather gets into a better spot, we're planning on taking more of this stuff out into the wilderness and actually filming there with putting these things into action, including more bushcraft stuff. So thank you again, and have a good evening.